Hello, I'm Carolyn.
And I'm Mercedes.
And I am Peggy. Together, we are
Destiny's Elements. We are your hosts of a new reality show experience called
Dialogue
Unleashed with a Difference.
We're going to be showcasing an up-close and personal, passionate, opinionated, informative, and even sometimes heated analysis of relevant and contemporary topics and events.
Such as movies, TV shows, best-selling books, current fashion trends, the latest YouTube happenings, and headlines making the news.
And they do this.
In my opinion, because Casey's father was in the legal system, I feel that he should have caught on sooner to some of the activities that she was doing to have suspicion about what was going on with his granddaughter.
She and him had a rift. They had a
rift.
They have
He was supposedly molest her or something?
Well, that is not proven.
Psychoticness.
That is psychotic. But let's go back to something because we keep changing the subject. I want to talk about the child. Is there any case about any kids that we have that we can discuss? Anyone want to discuss children?
Look at the case right here in our area in Collingswood, New Jersey, where these foster kids, okay, they were starved.
Yes.
They were starved. This boy, he was what, 20? 19, 20 years old?
Yeah,
He only weighed like, what, 95 pounds?
Yeah.
Okay. What happened there? Okay.
That was the justice system not doing what it was supposed to have done.
I don't think it was
Those
the
social,
justice
not the social workers, and that's part of. Well, okay,
they're part of the
that's
justice
the system.
as far as
They
I'm
were supposed
concerned.
to make sure that those children were taken care of and protected, and they did not. They slipped.
Well, they were
on their
overworked.
job.
They had too many cases. That's what they said.
That's what they said.
They need
But
to hire
there's
more
another
people.
case. There's more than one. There's a couple more kids in Philadelphia that was under the same thing. The mentally challenged young girl that the social worker keep going and visiting, and eventually the kid died from starvation also. And
now where's the reasonable doubt there?
there's no reasonable doubt. The people got locked up. But what I'm saying is this is abuse when you think of abuse of young kids. You know, like the mother that drowned those kids in New York.
Yes.
You know, there is a lot of things going on in people's mind. They're asking for help. What is our country doing to help these?
We don't know whether they're asking for help or not, Peggy, because once this crime has been committed, we do not know whether they cried out for help. The white woman that drowned her 5 children.
Right.
Okay. Who knows when she ever cried out for help?
She was getting help. She was in
She was
in and out of hospitals, but their insurance cut out. You talking about Andrea Yates, the one that
Yes,
killed her 5
yes.
babies? She was severely depressed with postpartum depression. She had 5 children. Each one got worse. They kept telling her to stop having babies. She just kept on popping out the babies. And then they kept taking her off they take her out of the hospital, insurance runs out. So
Why is the husband in this? Isn't it his responsibility?
Oh, no doubt. Just think about it. He's supporting 6 people. He's working, you know.
Well, he's helping those babies.
No
It's his
excuse.
responsibility.
No excuse. He should have witnessed. He should have saw. But not everybody's trained to see signs of people that really need help.
So
Unfortunately,
look how close that was. So how do you expect for the justice system to also see what it is that we're talking about today? Because sometimes the justice system cannot see, you cannot see it, and you living right there with it.
Exactly.
Right.
I'm telling you what I know. I know people that I know a pastor. Their son was drugging big time. They oblivious, didn't even know what was going on. These people are supposed to be trained, or denial. These people are supposed to be trained to pick these things up. So this man, the cop that was living in Casey's house, I'm sure he wanted to say my daughter's out of control, whatever. But she is my daughter, and she is cute, and you know she'll get better next week. You know she wouldn't do nothing really bad.
Do you think he had something help he teach her by coming home from some of his cases, explaining the cases? That's why she was able to cover up the debt, and we still cannot find out what's going on with that.
I don't think she's that smart now.
You know, she's walking. Excuse me, she is walking. She is out free. She is out free. So excuse me, she's that smart because she got the right lawyers to get her off.
Exactly.
Okay,
she was smart enough to surround her people with
There you
people.
go.
That's what
There
she
you go.
was.
She's
Smart
smart.
enough to surround herself
and they
with
still
people.
didn't find the body how the baby died. So she is smart.
Exactly.
She is smart.
Another
She
type of intelligence here.
There you go.
Exactly.
There you go.
It's not the same intelligence.
There you
Right.
go.
But you know what? The one thing I
Right.
saw on the Dr. Phil show when the family came on is they thought that she had postpartum depression. Okay.
Are you drinking?
Yeah, that's what the mother implied.
Angela,
implied.
they
Seriously
also
implied
thought
there
that
were
because
problems.
she had been abused by the father,
Supposedly
abused by a father.
Excuse me, you see how old that baby was?
That was never proven.
No.
But these are some of all the things that they were saying of the reasons why she
did what she did.
what she did because of the abuse from the father. Okay.
Well, you know,
And
myself personally, I just feel that for the
That did
baby
not happen.
Kaylee, it's just no justice for her.
Right.
It's just that it's a terrible situation. American justice system failed that baby. Somebody was supposed to be accountable to that death.
Right.
And nobody is accountable today.
Well, maybe
What?
do you
There's
can
a
you
lot
look
of
at it
black
like
babies
this?
out
Can
there
you
that
look at it
nobody
like
have to own up to their
you
responsibility? There's a
understand
whole
it?
lot of dead black babies out there
Yeah.
that nobody's being punished for right now as well. So one little white baby got slipped through the cracks. I mean, there's a lot of people that happens quite a bit.
Do you understand
Well.
it from that point?
Uh-huh.
brought
No,
you
I
into
don't
this-
understand that. No.
Well,
Okay.
that's a cliche that we normally use in our communities. That I brought you into this world, and I take you out. And actually,
And
Suit
that is
Casey
something that
Anderson
says
actually-
so right-heartedly.
actually did that.
I've heard nationwide.
Yeah.
Nationwide.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard
Yeah.
nationwide. It's not just in our community.
Yeah.
Everybody use that
Nationwide.
terminology. Yes.
Nationwide.
But
Nationwide.
you know what? Why would she want to take her baby out though?
This is
Lisa?
nationwide.
Yeah.
You've heard this. You're
Yeah,
from
And I've
another.
traveled
Okay.
from Georgia, Florida, Arizona, so the East Coast, West Coast, Mid East. Yes.
And you've heard that.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
But why would she
You've heard
need to
that.
take
And
her
you're
baby
native
out?
from
Europe.
Why would she want to take her baby out?
That's her.
She does not have the right to
What
take this human life out.
So why
okay?
is it sad? Why is it sad?
It's just a cliche. It's just a cliche.
Some
Most people don't
make-
take
a lot
that
of
so
people
serious.
live by those. A lot of people live
Well.
by those things, though. A lot of people live by those.
That's,
things.
I guess maybe she was one of them.
A
I
lot
don't
of people
know.
live
Sadie, did you say something about Casey Anthony was the most hated woman in America?
Casey Anthony is the most hated woman in America.
By everybody.
Okay. By everyone. Now, she is not the most hated woman ever in America. But
Who
she
is?
is the most hated woman now.
Right
is?
now.
The most hated woman in America was Madeline O'Hare. Madeline
Madeline
Oh
O'Hare.
yeah.
Madeline O'Hare is the woman that got the Supreme Court justice to make sure that prayer was taken out of the school. And because she did that in 1963, she was considered the most hated person or woman in America. And to this day, it still stands. She, her son, and her granddaughter had a most horrific death because of all the threats that were taken on their lives, as what is happening with Casey at this time. She can say that even though she's going to be rehabilitating herself at the age of 25, she can go through a rehabilitation process. But America is not going to accept. She can rebuild. Rehabilitation for her is rebuilding her life, brick by brick, stone by stone. She's only 25 years
That
old.
is ridiculous.
She's only 25 years old.
And
She
I tell her to her.
can rebuild
Excuse me?
her life.
But she may have to
Well,
do
how
that
would
with
she-
plastic surgery.
She will have
She
to,
may have
and
to
that's
do
the,
a plastic
that
surgery,
is the
though.
next thing. What kind of life do you think that she is going to be able to build and to live after this?
Well,
She's
she
gonna be
might
rich
do a book
woman.
deal.
She's gonna be a
She
rich
might do a
woman.
movie.
And I heard something about she's supposed to be getting a $500,000 deal. What
With
type of
Hustler?
deal?
With Hustler?
Yeah, I'm
Well,
asking.
They pulled out on that though. The information that I read about that, Hustler pulled out on that. They declined.
That was the original time.
Initially, they offered her that deal.
Isn't she supposed to be getting $500,000 from someplace else, another source?
Well, as
Did
far as
anybody
I've
hear
been
that?
reading on the internet, it's been Hustler.
No, as far as I'm concerned, no. She might be getting a facelift or something to change her look, because how is she going to be functioning in society knowing that she's hated? I mean, there's something got to be done to cover, what she did. So I guess she might do a book deal or something. What kind of money you think
What do you
she'll be
mean to cover
making?
what she did? What did she do?
Well, accuse of, and since she's the most hated
She
person.
was not convicted.
Well, that don't mean you're not guilty. That don't mean you're not guilty.
Because of because of the baby. Because of the baby. The baby is dead. There's no justice for the baby. So I think that's the main reason why people are so appalled and so disgusted.
Stay tuned. Coming to a city near you.